Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Starfield. I am finally, took me a long time, I am finally starting to really enjoy this game. So I've actually started again for the third time. We are playing right now with somewhere in the region of about 30 mods installed, with a mod list available on the Nexus. Not the Nexus, sorry, this is a collection. What do you call it? A Nexus collection. So it is available through the Nexus. There is a link down below. We have a mission here that we need to do. We're kind of running out of time. I've had this mission for already about 2 days. We need to deliver geothermal probes to Aquila. I've never been to Aquila before, so we are going to find out exactly where this is. Okay, it's not too far. It's 2 jumps away. So let's take our time, and we're going to jump to each area. Let's go to this one first. So I've gotten us basically back to the same place that we were, pretty much. Except for like one mission. The mission where you get your powers, I have not done yet. So, you know, I decided to spend a little bit of time in the game just playing it myself without making any videos on it. And honestly, it's kind of helped. It's helped me to just get to grips with the game a little bit more, to allow me to get a bit more immersed in it, and to get a little bit more familiar with some of the systems in the game, which felt a bit,
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband.
which felt
Be on your way.
a bit odd at first. Okay, let's check out the planet map here, see where our destination is. Aquila City. So we're not cleared for landing just yet.
And that's it. Enjoy that Aquila City air.
Now we are. Alright. So let's land down here. So yeah, I'm starting to get into the swing of things, starting to enjoy it in the way that I was hoping that I would eventually. I kind of knew that I would eventually too. And after a bit of reflection, I think I've realized that, you know, I've been playing Skyrim and Fallout 4 with insane mod overhauls for years at this point. So coming back to a vanilla Bethesda game was like a wet fish slap in the face in terms of so many immersion breaking elements. However, say hello to our ship here. This thing is essentially a walking cargo hold, alright, or a flying cargo hold. So I've upgraded it quite significantly, at least, you know, for early game, to be able to carry a lot of gear, because you know how I am with picking things up. And I promise you, I've actually done a lot better this time in not picking up hardly any nonsense items. However, we do have quite a few resources that I should probably deposit, although yeah, we're okay for here for the time being. So where is our mission on this planet? Have we done it? Have we? Oh, we've already done it. Is that all we had to do? So all we had to do was land here. Standard cargo run. Okay, so I did pick up some sort of missions from the mission board, which one of those was that one. We also have these ones here. Supply nickel, which we have to do from a settlement. I'm not ready to do that just yet. We've got another survey, which I won't be doing right now, but we do have to collect a bounty on a pirate freebooter. I think we might actually take a look at that. If I just go back here, let's see exactly where we are. Not sure how far out this is going to be. Okay, so it's a few jumps away. It's over in Sirius. So let's go and have a look. We're just going to jump straight there. I'm getting used to the navigation of the menus. It's maybe not the ideal way I would love to do things, but you know, it is what it is. What have we got going on here? Oh, we've already been here, haven't we, in one of the other episodes? I remember this one. This is the, what do you call it? Oh, I'm trying to think. The anti-grav space, isn't it? So let's go and have a little look in here again. So the mods do just kind of up the immersion a little bit. You now have to get pretty close to a place before you can dock. Like this. Let's have a little look inside. The combat has been refined. Again, there's a link down below to the mod list available through the Nexus collections. Vortex mod list installer or mod installer.
That airlock and get aboard.
Okay, so let's head in. Actually, I'll drop off my gear. I'll go back in and drop off my stuff. So, we've got a fair bit of news about Starfield over the last day. That being that the creation kit will be available early next year or sometime next year, which is really, really good news. That's kind of the main news, really. Also, they've been talking a little bit about DLCs and stuff, which I don't really bother about. We will have those, given that we bought this this particular version of the game. Now, okay, I'm just gonna have to get into the swing of things here. I have only just started playing, so it's gonna take me a moment to get organized here. So combat is way more lethal than it was. Oh yeah, this is an extended mag shotgun here. Okay. Should have dealt with them a little bit. A few of them at least. So I am just picking up weapons as we go. Weapons, ammo. I've learned that, you know, basically a lot of the stuff is useless. I didn't realise how useless a lot of the stuff was. He's firing at the glass down there. Now, I know we came in here, I think, in the last episode. Also, there's a mod here that does this. So as soon as you aim, you go into first person, which is, you know, if I was going to play in third person, I would definitely want to have that functionality where it switches to first person. So I just know there's still a lot yet to this game that I have not explored. Couple of frags there, that's good. Actually, let's get those equipped. Where are we? Throwables. Oh yes, all the menus have changed around. As you can see, they've been streamlined a lot. Just made much more compact, much more neat. I'm still kind of getting my head around it, but yeah, I remember this place. There was nothing really here, was there? It was just a kind of place to come and loot. Find some, you know, good gear. Supplies. There wasn't really anything too special. It was like a random event.
Oh, now we're talking.
Where did that come from? Wow, it's not loaded. Is he trying to flee? He is too. Yeah, kind of trippy this this space combat here. 6 degrees of freedom. Alright, honestly, I think we're probably pretty much done with this place. I mean, there might be some more enemies a bit further down. Possibly. So I think basically I've gotten us to space communication, to the same part we were at last time, minus the mission where we go to the eye. I haven't done that yet. The one where we get our power. Or the one that we did last time where we got the force push. So we will do that at some point. I'll probably do that off camera. However, I haven't done any bounty missions or anything like that before, so I thought it'd be a good point to jump back in, kind of carrying on with the series. And I think for now, actually, we'll probably just fast travel back to our ship if we can. Where am I? I am here somewhere. Does it show your ship on this menu here? I feel like it does. Oh, we've also got a mission here. I tell you what, let's go and do this. Can I can't fast travel from this location. All right, then let me get back to my ship. So I just had a little sleep there. Another cool thing I've noticed about this game is that as you sleep, your time, the time zones are different for each planet. So, you know, you can be... You cannot fast travel... Oh, well, the ship's docked, is it? Undock. So because, you know, space and time is relative, depending on where you are in space, they've actually taken that into account in the game.
Undocking complete.
And I'm not sure if we can see our mission location from here. Holy smokes. No, we can't actually see our mission location. So let's have a look here. We haven't... So we've got a house. Our character, we chose a specific perk or trait that means we've got a home, but we've got a mortgage. So we've got like 125,000 credit mortgage that we have to pay off.
This bird on the ground.
We haven't been here yet. Okay, let's get out the ship. And I guess that's our house right there. Let's just have a little bit of a look around. So I have got a mod in that allows me to basically scan items in one hit. Ooh, what's going on here? Also, we've got this mod, which changes our boost to be able to... Well, you can hold it down instead of having to press it in little bursts. You can hold down boost. I think I want to go and have a look at what's going on with this ship over here. Oh, and we boost a little bit further too. This kind of helps with getting around the planet a little bit. It's not excessive. It's like 3 times the vanilla boost. You can set it up to like 10 times. So where did that ship go? Got a couple of structures there. Look at this thing. Sandclaw. That actually didn't scan 100%. That's weird. Oh, wait. There we go. So we've got something called an immobilizer. We've got 2 of them. So that cures our sprain. Let's see if we've got anything useful around here. Okay, nothing we want. Can't actually get around there. So we are still looking for iron for one of our missions. The one we did before. We've got to do it again. Let's get that scanned as well. So we've got all the flora scanned. So it's a lot nicer when you only have to do a few of them like that. Alright, so I've discovered this too. If you hold down both mouse buttons, then we've got some iron here, that's good. If you hold down left and right mouse button, I don't know why it does that, but it somehow overcharges your laser beam. Kill the pirate freebooter on Sirius. That's actually where we're headed. We're headed to that mission, but I thought, you know, since that mission has come up for us... Wow, we've got a mega structure over here. Since this visit your home mission has come up for us, I thought we could call in and have a look at our house. Although I think now we might have activated our mortgage payments. So, I mean, I think we can either maybe sell the house or just foreclose it if we want to. You know, basically let the bank take it back. But, you know, maybe we'll see how we go with paying things off. Anyway, what am I looking at over here? Collect the bounty. Yeah, that's back towards my ship, isn't it? What have we got there? Metabolic agent. Used in crafting. So I've started to see, yeah, the... you know, how it says that some items can be used in crafting and some can't. Let me get us back to our ship really quickly. Alright, so let's head in and have a look at our house here. I don't know what functionality this house has. I imagine it's like a proper base. You know, I wouldn't think it was just going to be an aesthetic house, if you know what I mean. It should have, like, I don't know, crafting benches in it, or at least we can put our crafting benches in there. Here we go. Don't think I'm going to need my gun out. Alright, so Galbank has locked your house until you make an interest-only mortgage payment of 500 credits. Interest only. Your payment will give you 1 week of access before the next payment is due or until the mortgage has been paid in full. That's quite interesting. Alright, so we've paid 500 credits. We are quite loaded. I sold off the ship that we had. So we've got our original ship. Decorate? Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, alright. So it's like a player home, isn't it? Yeah, kind of cool that they've included this. I haven't played around at all with this. How do I... Yeah, I haven't played around at all with this crafting, building menus yet. I'm still not there. I've been, you know, trying to get the game to a place where I just really wanted to build it, to play it. So, anyway. So this is obviously what we can do. So it's, you know, I guess it's kind of a functional thing. Especially, we've got a mission board here. That's cool. Review missions while at your outpost. Self-service bounty clearance. That's kind of helpful. Also, what do I press here? There's different designs, isn't there? For the same item. Industrial workbench. Cooking station. Spacesuit workbench. We can't make a weapon workbench or a pharmaceutical lab. We can make a research lab, though. What have we got here? Anything useful? So I can't actually open these, which is a shame. Oh no, I'm still in build mode. Okay. I was going to say, that's a bit odd that I can't actually open them. Try not to trash the place. Foreclosure info. All items on the premises become property of Galbank. Okay. So we've got to bear that in mind. Mortgage info. Automatic mortgage payment has been cancelled, so your weekly payments must now be handled manually. You've selected interest-only payments, so the current loan term is indefinite. If for any reason you miss your payment on your property, will be locked. A loans balance of 125,000 credits can be paid at Galbank's New Atlantis branch. You can also let us foreclose the property and you'll have no further payments. Alright. So I guess it's just a way of, you know, letting you have a play at home. You can decide whether or not you want it. It's actually quite nice, isn't it? You could decorate this up quite nicely. So that's back outside. Yeah, alright. Pretty cool. It's certainly It's nicely presented and it's smooth as hell inside that cell in there. It's one of the things I've noticed that's, you know, classic Bethesda Studios formula is the game's much more well optimized indoors, right? Where are you landing? I kind of want to know, right? Although there's another mod we've got installed here, which I think I might have put this one in myself on top of the mod list. If we go to our planet map and zoom in, you can actually zoom in way further and be much more specific about where you want to land. If you want to investigate very specific cells or very specific pixels is what they're calling them. Apparently the map is, you know, it's kind of governed in pixels. Anyway, so we've done that mission. See Landry Holyfield at New Atlantis. We can get into that, but first of all, we're going to go and kill the pirate freebooter, which I can do this, can't I? And then this, and so we are over here. Do we actually have to go back to Alpha Centauri? Do we? Okay, so let's jump straight to Sirius, because we've been to Alpha Centauri and we are not yet wanting to go there. Let's go to the pup. I don't know what that is. So that's going to be another astronomical body, right? Yeah, okay. So I'm not sure why our shields... Oh, we're taking damage. Taking hull damage because our shields were offline. Was that... Or we actually need to repair our ship here. Yeah. Okay. I'm not completely sure why it looks like our what do you call it? Our ship looks like its engines are down or something like that. Alrighty, so what's over here? Sirius. Let's just go there then. I was thinking maybe there'd be something interesting in the area, but clearly not. I don't know if we can actually do this mission, by the way, guys.
Drive spinning down. Systems green.
I don't know how strong this this character is going to be. Is he on this planet? Is he? Yeah. Okay. So he's going to be on a planet. He's down here. So I'm just curious about this. I haven't tested this yet. We're going to land right next to the icon. And let's see how far away the game actually spawns us from the mission. Collect the bounty. Yeah, it's actually spawned us nearby. Alright, well, let's throw in a quick save. Might do a little bit of mining along the way. Looks like we've got a bit of iron here, which is helpful for our other mission. Yeah, lots of iron. Awesome. So we'll just keep heading in the same direction. Here we go. Alright, so for some reason I thought we were going to be fighting like a spaceship, you know, fighting in space, but it's fine. Someone else is already fighting down here. So we've got one more resource. Alright, let's see how we go. We've got a fair amount of good guns with us. I think the only gun we don't have is the old shotgun or whatever it's called. The old world shotgun. This has been great too, this little Kraken. It's modified somehow. Not sure completely how, what it's been done to it, but it's pretty powerful. Obviously they're still shooting through doors, but whatever. Right, so we'll just grab any sort of crafting resources. Monies. Uh-oh. This is the bounty leader, is it? So these guys do tend to be quite tough in comparison to the other guys. They tend to take a fair amount more damage. Okay, not too much more, but we got there. There's a lot going on here, isn't there? Okay, how big is this facility? Smoked salmon fillet. Delicious. Alright. So, again, you can possibly see, maybe you're starting to see, or I have been seeing that the evidence for, I was thinking there really is a good game here with some serious modding work. There is a very, very good game here. So we're just grabbing ammo at this point, and I'll tell you what I might do is I might run around here and do a little bit of looting, just gathering essential resources or things that have high value, like the books. Anything that's over like maybe 300 credits, I'll also take that, because that sort of stuff does add up. And food as well. But pretty much everything else we just leave. Alrighty, so I will do a little bit of work around here, just gathering whatever supplies this place has. And I will see you in just a moment. Okay, so we have a couple of missions here on New Atlantis. We have to see our parents, which I haven't done yet, so we're going to go and do that. And also we need to talk to the guy who I think is the mortgage broker on our home. So we'll get that done now. Alright, so let's head out and see our parents over at Pioneer Tower. So I'm guessing we're going to go to the ship, is it? The train. Yeah, looks like it. Alright, I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so we've actually headed into the residential district. This is the first time I've been here. Also, I picked up another strain. Turns out I'm doing it to myself with all of my... oh wait, actually, what is that? Okay, we've got a contusion. And apparently it's just bandages.
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Is that another mission? Yes, talk to the bartender at viewpoint. Alright, so this is where Mum and Dad live, is it? Kind of fancy. Got a nice kind of garden.
I might just stick with something on tap.
What's the fun in that? Best
Remember the
drinks
Prince
in
of
town,
Surprise?
hands down.
It was almost pure vodka.
That was one hell of a night.
Lucky you.
Kind of nice, right?
After the second class. Not one bit.
Very fancy. Alright, let's head up and speak to them then. I don't know what the whole deal is with this. Obviously, we chose the trait kid stuff or whatever it was. So, you know, that means we've got a relationship with our parents of some kind. I don't know exactly what this means, you know, as in what does it mean for our character or for the gameplay? But let's find out, I suppose. Dad.
Well, I'll be.
Haven't seen you in
Honey,
ages.
we got ourselves a visitor. I'll get the coffee brewing.
Oh, my God. Oh, you about gave me a heart attack.
Not that we're not thrilled to see you, son, but I thought you were under contract with Argos Extractors.
I mean,
is everything all right?
You literally sent me a message saying you wanted to talk to me, Dad. I mean, you know. Yeah, I got a new job with Constellation.
Come again? Constellation? Is this one of those candid camera vids? A joke?
My child is a member of Constellation. I just knew you were special. Didn't I always say that? That you were meant for great things? Great things.
I mean, we'll see how it plays out, I suppose.
Oh, in life you need to celebrate the victories you get. Because you don't know when the next one's coming. Oh, but you didn't give me any notice. If I'd known, I'd have your favorite meal in the oven. And your room is just a mess. Although that's how you left it.
Easy, honey. Let the boy catch his breath. Why don't you settle in? You know you're always welcome.
Okay. Why is my dream home mission updating? Because that's a different mission. Oh, because we completed this mission that we had to do, so it's automatically activated maybe the next mission in line or the last mission we had active. Okay, so we've got a room here then, I suppose. Anything valuable? Anything worth selling? Because that's what you do, isn't it, when you go home? You see your family, you steal all the valuable stuff. And then you go and sell it. So there's loads of these in the game, isn't there? You reckon this is going to be a future microtransaction? Something you can buy, you know? I don't know why, but what is it about gaming these days that gives you the vibe when you just... You know, when you see lots of these cute kind of animals and things, you get the sense that they're going to be selling them to you soon. Anyway, we don't know about that. So we've got a high school backpack. It gives us extra capacity, but nothing else really. Backpack note from Mum. I patched up your old high school backpack, good as new. There's so many pockets in there. One of them had an old apple. I know you're all grown, but the backpack has the best storage on the market. Maybe you could use it with Argos. I mean, let's have a look. What kind of backpack does it give us? By how much? By 10. Okay, well, I think I'll just stick with the jetpack, Mum. Thanks. I appreciate the thought, but, you know, jetpacks are way cooler. So, is that it then?
There's just so much to do in New Atlantis.
Just so you know, your mother's missed you. Like a lot. I still can't believe it. Constellation. The stories make them seem so exotic, so, well, romantic almost.
I mean, he sounded mad, didn't
How is
he?
it for real?
At first.
Are you liking it?
Asking if it was a joke. I thought he was mad. So far, so good.
Playing it cool, huh? That's so you. I've got some news of my own. You are now officially looking at a retiree. Taught my final class last Thursday. The faculty threw me a party and everything. It's too bad you weren't here then. You could have had some cake.
Are you gonna miss it?
Teaching? I'll miss some of it. Occasionally, I got a student that I could really connect with and make a difference. Those are the ones that kept me going. It didn't matter if they tested well, if it lit a passion in them. That's the stuff. But most of the time, no. I won't miss it at all.
Congrats, I suppose.
I gave it my good old college try. You see what I did there? Enough about that. Anything you want to talk about before you have to go? I mean, stay. Stay as long as you like, but I imagine you're all excited to get to discovering.
You guys need anything?
You know, it's supposed to be us taking care of you, right? I'd like to say we'll pay you back the money you sent home. Well, I appreciate it. We appreciate it. More than you know.
So I think that's part of this, isn't it? Remove the kid stuff trait. No, I mean, honestly, they need to be taken care of. He's retired now. I mean, you know. Have you got any plans?
Planning a proper, honest-to-goodness vacation. Nothing too fancy.
Sometimes you have to kind of
I've been promising your mom a trip for years.
entertain your
excuses now.
Entertain your parents a bit, don't you?
Me links all day about such and such deals and excursions, but it'll be good to get out.
All right, I gotta go, Dad. I'll come back and see you later. Bye, Mom. Love you too. I'll talk to you soon. I got murdering to get to. Murdering and exploring. Okay, so now we are off to see Landry Holyfield in New Atlantis about...
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own the settled systems, and they like to use old, abandoned facilities as outposts. You know, the ones left over from the colony war.
So those are the tougher ones. You got the spacers, which are just basically pirates, right? And then you've got the other ones that we were just fighting before. Although I think that might have been the spacers. But I've seen they've got a different kind of armor. They look a bit more refined. Essentially the difference between the bandits and the gunners.
You see that scientist out in front of Matt?
I think.
Staring at trees, sounds upset. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Another mission? Alright. Wow, I keep spraining my body. That's crazy. I keep injuring myself doing that. So I've got to remember to, like, boost as we get to the floor. Okay, anyway, apply for a job. Uh-huh. We're not doing that yet. I like your hat, dude. Cool hat. Okay, so what do we got here? Landry Holyfield.
Now listen, I have a lot on my plate right now, and you don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first day. Now, who exactly are you?
So, is this the right mission? This is to do with our house, isn't it? Yeah. About your mortgage. Landry Holyfield. So, it's definitely him.
Now listen, I have a lot on my plate. You don't look...
Just a starship captain seeing what New Atlantis has to offer.
Really? Huh. You have your own ship? Oh, this is perfect. Kismet, really. I have a business proposition for you that could help us both out. Very lucrative.
I'm listening.
Good. Great. Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world of credit analysis, you know, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, well, it's a tough field. What I need is a ringer, someone that can collect some of our top delinquent offenders. What I need is you. You work with me, and the fee you get will be huge.
Ooh, I like huge. Huge is good. So, how many credits are we talking?
Oh, I can tell you're eager. That's good. But we'll start small and work our way up to the worst offenders.
Okay. Tell me about it.
Yes. So, we got a Galaxy-class con man took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam. And Dieter Maliki jumps system. Now, he's holed up in a literal shack in the middle of nowhere. Can you believe it? The job is simple. Get Dieter to pay. And we don't want him dead. We don't want him hurt. Just close his account like an honest citizen.
Alright, so what happens if he dies?
If he dies, then his assets go to probate. And we can get paid. So if he forces you into an it's you or him situation, it's A-okay for Galbank's bottom line if you choose him. But
Okay.
I cannot stress this enough. This is not the ideal outcome. We wanted him liquidated, we'd have put a tracker on him.
Okay, so let's collect some debt. Wait, how do I'll figure out how to get him to pay.
I'll send over all the details. You find Dieter and bring his account current. I hate to end on this note, but you know, not everyone's a straight arrow. If you cut a deal with Dieter, honestly, I have no way of knowing. But don't expect any more jobs from me. Best of luck. I believe in you.
So yeah, I think I had the idea with this character. I mean, that's a new mission. That's not actually the mission we're here to do. I had the idea with this character of being a kind of bounty hunter anyway, so
Good luck out there.
I'd like to talk to you about my house.
Right. Small home in the Olympus system, right? There's a balance on that property. Argos Extractors negotiated a very fine loan for you. There are weekly payments, but if you miss a payment, no big deal. It's a pay-as-you-go type of affair. But I think we'd all be happier if you dealt with the mortgage one way or the other.
So what are my options?
Certainly. So there are two ways to take care of a loan for good. One's easy. Just pay off the balance, then the house is yours, free and clear, and you are one very happy new homeowner. The other option, less ideal, is just walk away and we foreclose on the property.
Okay, so I need some time to think then.
Absolutely. Take all the time you need.
Alright, so that is it. That's that mission dealt with. Pay Landry Holyfield or give the bank permission to foreclose. Well, we'll see how we go. If we make use of it, which I guess we will, maybe. Although I don't know, it's kind of... I'm thinking that you can upgrade your ship to have all of the things that you need. As an ATM here, is there? Steel. Ooh. I mean... What are my chances? What are my chances? Oh, it's a digipick thing, is it? Okay, well, these things kind of drive me crazy at times. So maybe please just give me a minute. Alright, we've got this one here. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. What did I just get? 1 credit? One credit.
Security! Get back here! Now! Stop in the name of the law. Don't be stupid! Stop! Now!
Ryujin Industries is
New
looking
Atlantis
for the
security!
young, bright minds
Stop!
of the future. Apply.
UC Security! Stop right now! UC Security! Stop right now! You're making things harder for you.
Is that a security robot right here, this thing? Check it out.
This if you are a citizen and require brief counseling. You may speak with any Colonial Health Services.
Okay, so that security robot has no idea about us. Okay, so, I mean, we've basically... What's this? Back to the ground. While roaming in the city, I heard of a job advertisement. Apply for a job. Collect Dieter Malik's debt. Why not? I mean, can we just jump straight to that mission? Cannot fast travel while guards are chasing you. So I need to know where the frontier is.
Security! Get back here now! Stop in the name of the law. New Atlantis Security! Stop! Don't be stupid! Stop! Now!
So did they really just chase you the whole time, screaming at you like that?
Don't be stupid!
Also, how do I get back to my ship from here?
Already stowed.
It's not really where I want to be. So we're over there, are we? Okay, so I'll get back this way. So I'm going to reload, obviously, because we've just... I was wanting to test that out. If I'd actually gotten a little bit of money from that, what on earth am I doing getting 1 credit? Did I misread that or something? I'm pretty sure I just got 1 credit out of that situation there. So that's weird, and possibly not right. I might have misread it. Anyway, let's head off now to have a look at this mission here. Find out exactly where we're going. Set a course to Ananka. Ananka. So we're in Olympus, are we? Okay. Alright. Jump. So I know if you bypass, like if you do these jumps from the ground, you bypass all of the ship scans and a lot of random encounters and stuff like that. So, you know, I won't always do that. It's a few things like that that are still sort of, in my mind, a bit incorrect about the way the gameplay works, and definitely not ideal. So anyway, you know, we'll work with it as we go. Let's open the planet map and just have a look here where our objective is at the military post. Alright, I'll see you on the ground. Okay, so we have arrived on the planet. Are they landing? They are. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get there in time to say hello. To say hello to their nice fancy ship, if you know what I'm saying. I guess we're going to have to find out, aren't we? Oh, we got frostbite, okay. Okay, looks like we're going to be able to make it. Now, I don't know who these people are. And obviously, we affect our reputation by borrowing things and selling them for profit. But who cares about reputation? This is a nice ship. Ooh, this is a nice ship, guys. Ship landing site. Now, I did steal a ship in another time. I had to unlock it. See how we go. Alright, I'm just going to take a second here to go crazy again. Okay, we got there. Interesting. I don't know how much this ship will be worth, but in a little bit of a test. So, you know, obviously I've started again with a whole heap of mods and spent a bit of time getting us back to here, back to this kind of similar point so the series can just continue on. I now have to go and register this ship. And it cost me 5,000 credits last time, and then I sold the ship for like 6,500 credits.
I have things for you.
See you guys. Now this ship actually looks
We're locking into orbit now.
looks like it's a bit better than the one I had last time. So I don't know if it's going to be worth more, but what we do here is we go all the way back. I don't know where there's any other shipyards yet, so I just tend to use the same one for the time being, which is on Jemison, obviously, because that's the only one I know of. So we're going to go here, and we're going to... I need to, like, land at the... Oh, so the ship... How do I get to the ship area, then? What if I do it this way? Just, like, land... Just land there. And then we'll see if the actual, whatever it's called, is in range. Okay, that's what I was looking for here. New Atlantis. Now, I don't know how I land there if I haven't got a mission active. But because we have a mission active, that's where we're going to land. Maybe once we've completed all the missions, then it will be the New Atlantis icon there. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. However, here we are. Let's see. What ship are we in? Is that our... That's the new ship. So we have to talk to this guy.
Trade authorities. I'm sure you can find something.
And I think it's in here, is it? If we go here. So that's the one we just stole, borrowed. Oh, it's going to cost us 8,000 credits. I tell you what, I'm going to risk it. Let's do it. We've got 58,000 credits. So we just registered that ship. Now I need to set this ship as my home ship, which I have to do on a different menu. H to make this one my home ship. So this is just the standard ship that we, you know, that we have, that we had right at the start of the game. I've just added in some extra, a bigger grav drive, another engine below here, and I've added in some cargo containers, which I finally figured out how to do. So now I need to go back in here and
I'm sure
sell the kefir. Sell it? I mean, alright, we got like a couple thousand credits. It's not super lucrative, but I mean, now we've got 60,400 credits, so it's something. 2,000 credits is not to be scoffed at, you know? If we did that 10 times, that'd be 20,000 credits. It doesn't really seem to be actually affecting our reputation in any way. I don't get any kind of reports. I think that's possibly something to do with the fact that, well, I don't fly to the system. I fast travel. So, you know, at the end of the day, you're bypassing all of the radars, all of the ship scans, all of the potential security guards, which, should that be possible, if in my opinion, and it will probably be modded eventually to the point where if you've got a stolen ship or you're flying an unregistered ship, then you you know, you can't fast travel. But whatever, it is what it is. I don't even know if they register it. If you fly past a security guard, does it even register that you're in a stolen ship? It just says it's unregistered. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's not stolen. That it's stolen, right? Who knows? Questions to be answered. In the meantime, let's head inside here and deal with our bounty, which is kind of a bounty, more of a debt collection, I suppose. I mean, I could just kind of, let's just say, exacerbate his problem, couldn't I? Are those credits mine? I got more credits sitting around on the table than I did from that flipping ATM. Nothing exceptional. Bit of ammo. What do you got over here? Some credits. Well, I'll tell you what, we picked up a fair amount of credits From this place alone. Some snack pack, some oatmeal. Alright, let's
Okay. Hello.
say hello, Dieter. Can we
You went
talk?
to a lot of effort to find me.
Okay. Actually, I'm an insurance salesperson. I have a heck of a deal on some term life.
Ha ha. I mean, ha 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 ha. You got some real moxie, gotta admit. I'm gonna give you one chance. Leave. Let some other errand boy do Gallbank's dirty business.
Mate, I don't think you quite
Otherwise,
realise
it's not gonna end well for you, my friend.
the incoming damage and outgoing damage is like triple. So one shot in your face with my sexy little shotgun, and I'll be taking all of your credits to the bank. However, let's have one attempt to settle this without bloodshed.
Why the hell would I do that?
Well, okay, so he's got a 4.
Yeah, sorry, but I can't.
Really? I mean, if I were you...
The only one gonna get hurt here is you.
Mate, I can give you one last attempt. Actually, it doesn't count. It doesn't matter, does it? Because I can't. I've only got one turn left, so...
Don't get bent out of shape.
Oh, wait, I've still got a turn. Oh, we did
Nobody
it.
wants that.
There you go.
All right, all right.
So it doesn't use a turn
Just to collect this.
if you succeed.
But I just want a decent night's sleep. And here, debt repaid. Now get the hell out of here.
Honestly, mate, that was the smart decision all the way. Now, if I was if I had less of a sense of self-confidence and I took all of your statements personally, we might be in a different situation here now. But as it happens, I can let go, okay? I think. Can I? I can let go. He seems like a nice guy. He's just here doing his own thing. Oh, okay. You didn't see that. Alright, so we collected the debt. Do we have to return the debt now? Report back to Landry. Alright. Well, I mean, we can do that. So I've spent about probably 10 hours over the last 3 or 4 days. Maybe even a little bit more. No, yeah, maybe even closer to like 15 or 20 hours playing Elite Dangerous because, well, jumping into Starfield actually gave me a massive desire to go back into Elite Dangerous and do some exploration, some deep space, just exploration missions, combat. And I kind of learned something. I realized that game, to me, is so immersive. So immersive in the way where I get lost in that game. I get totally lost in it. Totally immersed in it. And you know what? It's actually extremely boring. You know what I was doing, right? I had a ship. I had a half-decent ship. I did some missions to get some credits. Started taxiing cargo around the galaxy. Got enough credits to buy the best cargo ship in the game. Maxed out its cargo capacity so that I can max out amount of credits earned. To the point where I was earning from between 15 to 25 million credits a trip. Somewhere in the region of 100 million credits an hour. The best ship in the game, well, the best ships in the game are about 200 million credits. And you know what I was doing? I was flying to one system, docking at a space station, loading up on gold and gear or whatever it was that I was selling, buying that, leaving the space station, flying across the galaxy to various star systems. Sometimes you got to do 6 or 7 jumps from one system to another, to another, to another, and nothing's happening. Maybe 1 out of 20 jumps. You get interdicted by a pirate. They're trying to pull you out of... No, shh. They're trying to pull you out of space warp speed so that they can steal your shit. They can't get me. I'm too good. My skills are too good. Anyway, so you fly to the next bit. You pull up at a star. You turn around, face the new direction, and you just jump. 20 hours I have spent doing that, and I loved every minute of it. I was so immersed and so involved every minute of it. So I was kind of revealing something to myself, like you know, the problems I was having with Starfield, running around on the planet boring, finding the combat initially boring, certain elements of the game being unimmersive. It's got nothing to do with monotony, because Elite Dangerous is the most being a cargo pilot in Elite Dangerous is the most monotonous thing you can do. But there's no fast travel. You have to do that. You have to fly for 5 minutes watching the planet that you're about to, or the star system that you're about to connect up with, or the star port, or whatever it is, the space station, slowly coming into view, and you have to line your ship up and make sure you're going at the right speed to exit super cruise. And it's monotonous as hell, but it's fully involved and immersive. Hold on, let me get on with this mission here. So it's got nothing to do with the monotony of a game. If it's done right, it's unbelievably rewarding to grind credits to get a better ship. But almost every second of that experience, you have to be in it. You can get away from your ship for 30 seconds to go and do a pee. Oh, okay, she's not after me, is she? You know, you need to go to the toilet while your ship's flying to the destination, so you can run to the toilet, make a cup of tea, come back, make sure your ship isn't flying into the sun or crashing into the space station. But it's extremely monotonous. But it's brilliant, and I just love it. So, it's just a little bit of a revelation that I've had about this game, is there are certain parts of it which are just uninteresting and dull. And you've got the option to just skip over them. Fast travel away here, fast travel away there.
Together we can really make a difference.
I don't know, just thinking out loud.
You got Mr. Maliki to pay up, alive no less. Now this is what I was hoping for. My superiors are thrilled, ecstatic.
I did my part, now do yours.
Absolutely. Listen, I'm really feeling this working together, aren't you? So if you want another delinquent, let me know. We'll keep this going.
I mean, how many?
But here is your well-deserved finder's fee.
I'll decide after I see the cash.
Extra for handling it well.
All right, that's not terrible. 4,500 credits. I'll take it.
I got a new job for you. So chalk this one up to a very fine but clearly overworked credit checker that accidentally approved a sizable loan, then turned out to be murdering space scum. A real black guy, I know. I'm thinking conversation is not really going to be an option on this one, friend.
Okay. Time to hunt down a spacer.
You are really something, you know. Here's all the details. And thanks.
So, another thing I've realized is, because there's massive division, what's going on here? Why have I still got to talk to him? A lot of people are obviously really enjoying the game, clearly. And nothing wrong with that. But a lot of people obviously also aren't enjoying the game massively too, for certain reasons, various reasons. And I don't think it's a case of, in fact, it's not a case of right or wrong, who's right or wrong. Obviously, it's personal opinion. Some people like the way the game is, some people don't like the way the game is. And obviously, it just caters to a different audience. However, I think a lot of us have come from, again, a more evolved Fallout 4 and Skyrim experience with mod lists of over hundreds and hundreds of mods, to have that really beautifully refined experience, and we kind of attributed that to Bethesda, mistakenly, clearly. We attributed that deep immersion and refined experience to Bethesda, and it's not Bethesda at all, it's the modders who've done that. And some people like a more mature, and by mature I don't mean better, I mean more refined, mature as in aged, well-aged gameplay. To have to go from one point to another on foot, to need to eat and drink along the way, to have all of these little mechanics in place, to not be able to skip over, like, you've got a stolen ship, you have to go through these particular, like in Elite Dangerous, if you've got stolen cargo in Elite Dangerous, you need to fly into a spaceport to try to sell your gear. You've got to turn off all your engines to get past the scans. Your ship overheats because you've not turned off your engines, but you've turned off, like, you know, systems within the ship. So the engine's getting really hot. It's not cooling properly. So it's dangerous to do that. Plus you're flying in under the radar hoping you get past the scans. You might not get past the scans. And if you get caught, you're getting shot at. You have to pay fine, all sorts of stuff. It's a very, very deep experience. So what I'm getting at is, obviously some people like to be able to run here, do this mission, fast travel here, kill those people. Fast travel back, get the credits, pick a new mission, fly there, steal this ship, go and sell the ship, no consequences. Some people like that, and it is fun. There are elements of that gameplay which is extremely fun. But it's about, in my opinion, it's about 10% of the experience that I want to play, which I know will come. The modders will make that. They've done it before, they'll do it again. And anyway, yeah, it's just been a bit of an insight for me as to why, you know, a lot of people are really having a lot of problem with this game. And a lot of people aren't at the same time, which is quite fascinating, isn't it? I mean, it's not worth hate. It's not worth spewing hate, obviously. That's just idiotic to spew hatred to people because they have a different liking to you. Where's my mission? Where is my mission? Here. Where am I looking? Somewhere on here, is it? Well, let me maybe try to do it this way then. Show on map. Or set course? We'll do it that way. Set course. Do it. So yeah, again, you know, no real kind of conclusions here, but it has helped me to kind of understand why I was having so many difficulties and how it felt weird. I wasn't sure if it was just me, if I was missing something. I didn't give the game a lot of time, granted, and I can enjoy this experience for what it is. Okay. Yeah, we're in trouble here. So we've got a slow motion mod that changes us to slow motion when we have to do that.
Enemies jump drive targets lost their shields. Jump.
Ship's hull integrity is down. Oh shit.
System offline.
Where is this guy? Ooh. We got exploded. Alright, anyway, so I've kind of gone overboard here. I'm just going to have to potentially reload just a little bit earlier. Because, you know, that's just death. And we'll no doubt run into that problem again at some point. Anyway, I've gone quite over the episode bandwidth. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, thank you for being here. We will be carrying on slowly but surely with Starfield. The mods are coming out. The gameplay is being refined to...
Yes?
What's happening here? Oh, okay. I accidentally had walk activated. We'll be carrying on as we are. We're just going to keep dipping and diving into this game. It is fun. There's no denying that. It absolutely is fun. What are we wearing here? I don't know if I've showed you this yet, have I? This is our inventory. We've got the bounty hunter spacesuit on. Let's drop off the high school backpack, which is pretty hilarious. And also, we have a few resources here we can deposit. We're going to keep hold of the iron, though, because that is a mission that we have. Let's drop off the playing cards. And we're actually doing pretty good. We've got plenty of credits. The gameplay is evolving. I am here for this game, and I'm happy to keep going as we I don't know, we'll just keep releasing episodes here and there. I do find that my thoughts are wanting to jump in and kind of play in the world again and see what's going on with the missions and see what new quests become available and what new experiences there are to be had. And we obviously haven't even touched upon the base building, the settlement stuff yet, which I feel is a little while away for myself. I'm not sure if I want to get into that stuff really soon. I'd like to keep exploring the game world, the planets and the quests and the characters for a little bit. And then, the same thing I tend to do in Fallout 4 is the settlement building always tends to get put really off towards late game for myself, because I don't know why, actually. It's just, I feel like there's a lot of other stuff I really want to do first. And the settlement, I really feel like I need to kind of tune into that and not be very distracted and learn all of the different systems and workbenches which do what. And it's quite a detailed thing. I also don't think I'm going to do a lot of that on camera too. Anyway, that's going to do us for this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here for Starfield. Thank you for being here for Chill and Play Games. And I do hope you will continue to be here for the foreseeable future. In the meantime, I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye for now.